Hey, welcome to Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for September 3rd, 2025. The character of the Watcher and the modifiers are Heirloom, start with one rare relic. Certain feature, the map contains only one path, and Lethality, you start each combat with +3 strength, and all enemies start each combat with +3 strength as well. I'm a little worried that I don't see any familiar names in the top 20 or top 40. Okay. Yep. Now I'm officially worried. And it drops down to less than 1,000 fairly quickly. I guess that's not unusual with certain feature, but not having family names might be a problem. Let's see what I can come up with here. Alright, so first we started with Torii. Whenever you would receive 5 or less unblocked attack damage, reduced it to 1. Alright, and we have a very late lead and the Guardian at the end. Lethality might make the fight against the Guardian very difficult though, so I can sort of see that being a challenge. Alright, so this would be 36 plus 12 is 48. Yeah, I think that should be enough with Eruption's 2 strikes. Beautiful. Alright, got a Distal Chaos Push and Crush and signature move. Oof. Should I go for a signature move deck? It might be difficult because I actually have still a lot of attacks and I need to pick up way more cards for signature move to be worth it, but it would possibly allow me to deal a lot of damage to enemies. No, I think I'll go for Crush Joints. I think it's better to go for multi-hit attacks than have one singular hit attack that only works in certain situations. Alright, simply start with a double strike here. 9 incoming. Can I do Eruption 2040? Yeah, that should be enough, right? Eruption, Crush Joints, and a Strike. Beautiful. Okay, Fasting, Consecrate, Halt. Fasting is interesting. I think I'll take either Consecrate or Halt. Let's take the Consecrate to have some AoE damage cards as well. And then here, I'll definitely take the Special Relic, Warp Tongues. At the start of your turn, upgrade a random card in your hand for rest of combat, as well as that Pain Curse. Okay. And then here, I got the Lice. Oof, 19 incoming. Well, I can, you know what? Should I fully defend here? Yeah, let's fully defend. Once I get the Eruption, I think I should be able to deal damage to both of them fairly easily. Yeah, so here I can do Eruption and Crush Joints. Beautiful. Alright, Pray, Deceive Reality, Simmering Fury. I don't like these two. Let's take the Deceive Reality to have a solid defensive card as well. Alright, here I got the Slaver. Let's double defend, then do Crush Joints. Should I do... No, I was thinking of using the Miracle to play Strike, but I think that's fine. I can do that when I have Way to Enter Wrath. Beautiful. Right, so far this is going really well. I might go for Highlander. Let's not take the Consecrate and not the Prostrate. I think I'll take the Inner Piece, another Way to Exit Wrath. Okay. Alright, Jawworm and the Louse. I can do Eruption. I might take a lot of damage here. I think I'll just do Vigilance to preserve some HP. Okay. Unfortunately, I only have one Way to Enter Wrath at the moment, and that is that Eruption, which I don't have in my deck anymore. Here, let's grab a Safety as well. Okay. Another 14. Let's do Safety, Defend, Strike, and Consecrate. Okay. That Pain is starting to get a little annoying. I am taking a bunch of damage from it. I do have enough to kill here. Beautiful. Alright, Crescendo. Yeah, I need another Way to Enter Wrath. Let's take that Crescendo. Okay. Alright, so first, always upgrade Eruptions. Let's definitely do that. And then here... Ooh, that's why I wanted to have that Consecrate, although... Okay, I'm going to take a lot of damage here. I don't think I'll do Eruption here. Let's do Strike and just double defend here. Okay. Yep. I did not expect this to be the fight where I lose a lot of HP, but I guess that's what has to happen there. Get rid of you and then do Vigilance. Okay. And then even with Weakness, the Crescendo Consecrate should be enough, right? Of course, Consecrate is at the bottom. Let's draw it with the Inner Piece and then do Crescendo Consecrate. Beautiful. Alright, got a Block Push, an Empty Mind, Rushdown, Study. Rushdown is interesting. Study might allow me to get combo early on. Let's take it. We also got Toxic Egg whenever you add a skill into your deck upgraded. Very nice. And my first shop. I think for the upcoming boss, I need defensive cards desperately. So I am going to ignore the relics. Let's take the Evaluate. I'm also thinking of taking Good Instincts. Cut Through Fate might be good too, though. I could afford both. Let's take the Cut Through Fate and Good Instincts. Yep. Flying Slips would have been nice with the extra strength, but I think this is better. I have some defenses that way. Alright, so here I can just do Eruption and Consecrate. Beautiful. Mental Fortress, Prostrate, Bowling Bash. Mental Fortress, I'm a little worried about the upcoming boss fight, so I think I need some good defenses, and Mental Fortress might help. Might even consider upgrading it. No, let's upgrade the Deceive Reality. Is that useful? It's not that much block. Study upgrade. I can't decide. Mental Fortress. Let's upgrade the Mental Fortress, right? It's generally better to upgrade powers because they, you know, help you throughout the whole fight, hopefully. Alright, so here, let's do Mental Fortress Vigilance. Okay. And I might... Yeah, see, the problem is if I do Eruption, I just have the inner piece to exit Wrath. Fine, let's still risk it. Let's do Eruption and then Study. Okay. So I need the inner piece. I didn't get it. Let's see if the Insight gives it to me. No. How do I do this? Let's see what the Distal Chaos plays. I actually might have played inner piece. Yeah, I did play inner piece there, right? Yeah, fine. Get rid of both of these. Okay. Force a reshuffle, right? Alright. Okay, so 21. I could do Crescendo because I have the Vigilance. So that's 12. Vigilance will be enough, right? With the Mental Fortress. So I can also play 2 strikes here for a good amount of damage. Let's do Vigilance. And actually, I'm going to do Deceive Reality and the Evaluate as well. Yep, that way I have a safety for next turn too. Okay, 21. Here, I think I'll just do Defend 1, Safety, and I have to play another Defend. Okay, fine. Alright. And then, yeah, there's an Eruption. That's great. Let's do Good Instincts, Crush, Joints, and a Strike. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one. We got Ink Bottle. One of you play 10 cards, draw 1 card. Spirit Shield, Rush Down, Indignation. Really tempting to take the Spirit Shield, but I think I'll take the Indignation here to have another way to enter Wrath. And then here, let's take Curse number 2, Regret. We also got Threat Kneel. That's really good. Strategy Con with 4 plate armor. That might help quite a bit. Alright, and then next, I should probably upgrade the, I don't know, Vigilance, I guess? Inner piece? No, let's upgrade the Vigilance, sure. Alright. So, Guardian, let's see what I can do here. Let's start with the Strike, then do Evaluate, and wait. Okay, might need to enter Wrath next turn to be able to deal 30 damage. I did not get it. I only have 27. Can I defend against 35? This will be 7 plus 12, 19, 24, 28. I mean, with the block potion, I guess, right? So 11, 16, 28. Yeah, no, I have to do safety. That's 23. I have to drink the block potion. That's 35. And then I can do a strike. All right. Bit of a waste of a good block potion. And there, of course, is a way to enter Wrath. I think I'll do Eruption, Study, and Inner Peace. Okay. Now I'm vulnerable next turn too. I do Indignation. I have Vigilance next turn. That's not a horrible idea. Let's do Mental Fortress Indignation. Then do Crush Joints. Then Cut Through Fate. Oh boy, so if I... Okay, I'm gonna just grab the Insight and really hope... What else is coming up? Crescendo Regret. Let's do Consecrate. Play the Insight. And then really hope I have a way to exit Wrath next turn. Otherwise, I might be in trouble. 36 incoming. Okay, there's 1 Insight here. Ooh, wow, that's really bad. A 2nd Insight. Okay, let's do Evaluate. Cut Through Fate. Alright. Okay, there's another Insight here. Oh, good, I got a what do you call it, a Vigilance there. Alright, so Vigilance will be 12 plus 6, 18, 25. Yeah, so I can do another attack here. Should that be the Crush Joints? No, Eruption does more damage, right? Yeah, let's do Eruption. Hang on, wait, so I have 12, 18 plus 4 is 22, and I need 18. So I can do a Consecrate here as well. Let's do that. And then do Vigilance. How much damage is the Regret going to deal? Okay, quite a lot, but that's hopefully fine. Alright. Another 22. I think I have to do Indignation and Inner Peace to trigger the Mental Fortress twice. So let's do Good Instincts, Indignation. Okay. Then, any reason to play the Insight? I could... Wait, so hang on. It's going to be 22. If I play the Inner Peace, that's going to be another, like, 21, 25. So I can do 1 attack. And I have to Deceive Reality, right? Let's do Insight. I can do 2 attacks, I think. So let's do Strike 1. Hang on, Deceive Reality, 23. Yeah, I think I should be fine. Let's do another Strike and then Inner Peace. Okay. Unfortunately, I got the Indignation that I would hope to save for later, but hopefully this is fine. Alright, 32 incoming. The Regret is going to be a little annoying. I think I'll do Crescendo here because I have the Vigilance. Then Strike 1, Strike 2. That is not enough. Hang on. So I need 32, right? I already have 10. This is going to be another 18. So 28. This should be 38. That's not enough, so I have to play the safety. So I can't do the strike, basically, right? Yeah, so I have to do Vigilance. So 28, 38. Could have done the strike and not played the evaluate, but I think this is better. Let's do safety and evaluate. Okay. Did I miscalculate? I feel like I have way too much block here. It's fine. Hopefully it's fine. All right, let's do 2 strikes and this reality. Having that safety on hand is really useful, I think. All right, 35 here. Okay, that pain is getting really annoying. Let's do cut through fate. Consecrate is fine. I'm also going to draw the good instincts, right? That's fine. I have to play it, right? Okay. Alright, I'm down to 5 HP and I still have a regret in my deck, so I have to be really careful here. So I think I have to risk trying to kill here, otherwise I'll be in trouble. Let's do safety, then eruption. Okay, that gives me extra energy. Then do insight. Alright, I can do crush joints. The strike will be 27, 22, 49. I think that should be enough, right? Okay, that was a close one. I would have died from the regret, but I was able to perfect this one with some luck. There's some Ex Machina, Brilliance, or Blasphemy. I will go for Pauper, so let's skip these. And then here, Holy Water is interesting. I can't take Runic Dome. Don't want to take Empty Cage. I could remove the curses, but there's a very small chance I might be able to get unique curses. So yeah, let's take the Holy Water, replace this Pure Water at the start of each combat, add 3 Miracles into your hand. Also, the 3 Miracles together with the Warp Tongues might be good. There's a higher chance of them getting upgraded too, so basically gives me even more energy. Alright, early shop and then early elite. That is fine. Well, I wish I had more gold for the early shop. Alright, so here I cannot really enter Wrath without taking too much damage, just to study to see reality. And do I want to play the safety? You know what? Let's avoid taking damage here. Okay. Alright, 21. I mean, I can do Vigilance. Let's do Crescendo. Then Cut Through Fate. Consecrate is great. Okay. And then let's do Inner Peace. I have 16 only. I'm going to play the Miracle. Let's see what the Insight gives me. Here, Strike, Miracle, Inner Peace, and a Defend. Beautiful. Alright, another 13. I don't think I have enough here, right? It's going to be 24, 36. I need way more than that. So let's just Defend here. And here, I can do another Defend and a Strike. Okay. At least that Strike did break through that block. And then here, let's do Insight. Okay. I can play the Crush Joints, Strike 1, Strike 2 for a kill. Beautiful. Alright, didn't lose too much HP there. Flying Sleeves, Empty Body, Halt. I think Empty Body is useful here to exit Wrath. And then, oof. Well, let's risk it. I did not get the Curse, but I got Parry Road. Normal enemies drop an additional card reward. That makes it a little harder to go for Handler, but I still will stick with it. Alright. Too bad I got 2 curses here right from the start. I think I'll do Crescendo, Consecrate, Deceive Reality. Let's accept damage from the regret, unfortunately. Okay. 26. Indignation doesn't really do anything, right? Let's do Eruption. Ooh, I would love to do Crush Joints. So I'll do Miracle, Crush Joints. And then, yeah, I have to do Vigilance, right? Yes, let's do Vigilance. Or should I do Miracle, Indignation, and then Vigilance? Right. Can I deal 23 damage? Cut Through Fate. I think 2 strikes would be enough, right? Beautiful. Alright. Pressure Point, Tranquility, Halt. Tranquility is interesting here. Indignation, Empty Fist, Sands of Time. I think I'll take Sands of Time to have a good attack card, and let's take Tranquility here. Okay. Alright, Snake Plant. 30 incoming. Oof, okay. Let me see if I can draw something with the ink bottle. Alright. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm not taking too much damage here. Okay. Another 30, though. Alright, let's do... Actually, can I... I don't think I can kill with Crescendo. Yeah, I don't think I can. Let's do Evaluate, Crush Joints, Strike. Let's do the Miracles, then Study. Can I do something like Tranquility and Miracle and hope I draw another good defensive card? Oh, beautiful. That was really nice. Okay. And then here, let's do Eruption, Cut Through Fate, and that's enough. Awesome. Alright, Follow-Up, Bowling Bash, Master Reality. Follow-Up is interesting, Bowling Bash is interesting. Let me see what the other card gives me. I already have these two, so let's take the Flying Sleeves here and here. I guess I'll take Follow-Up. Alright. Okay, I do have Penip. That is very tempting. Honestly, I'm not seeing another good card other than the Panic Button. And I was just thinking of how I am picking up a lot of offensive cards and not enough defenses. Alright, let me give in and take the Panic Button. It's just a great card and it's pre-operated too. I'm also thinking, because I don't really need the other cards, I'm thinking actually like water might be nice too. Alright, fine, let's take like water. I was going to take a potion, this is a chaos potion maybe, but let's hope the panic button does something here. Alright, so, well, not much chance I have here, right? But let's give it a try. So I'll do eruption, follow-up, good instincts, play the miracles to trigger the ink bottle. I was really hoping for something better. So if I exit Wrath, I still have 20 incoming. I only have 13 block. If I get back the good instincts, I mean, that's wasting all my potions, but, you know, let's try it. So good instincts and inner peace. Okay, do I have a chance to be able to defend next turn? I mean, there is panic button. So I need to defend against 25. I have 15 plus 5 is 20, 24, one short. So it has to be panic button, which means next turn I'll have trouble. But, I mean, that's my only chance, right? Okay. Alright, another 20. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do here, right? That's a bummer. Alright, in that case, let's just do strike. Actually, that's the only thing I can do, right? Yeah, fine. Alright, I needed to get somewhat lucky here to be able to perfect this one, and I just was not able to get that luck. Here I can do... Let's do Crescendo, then Indignation. Okay. Ooh, Sense of Time deals 51 damage. That's actually not enough to get rid of this guy. Alright, let's do Cut Through Fate, get rid of the pain. I probably get rid of them. Actually, Mental Fortress might give me some good block. Let's do that, because then I can play that, do Strike, and then do Tranquility. And a Defend, right? Well, actually, Defend was not necessary. Okay. I can wait for the Sense of Time to get a little cheaper. Let's do Strike 1. Do I want to reshuffle? Not yet. Let's do Strike 1, Deceive Reality. I am fully defended. Let's do Flying Sleeves. Okay, and the next turn, the Sense of Time with the vulnerability should be enough. Alright, beautiful. Mostly I was worried about drawing another Regret or the Pain. Got Eternal Feather. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3 true whenever you enter a rest set. That's actually really nice. That means I don't have to rest. I can just, you know, rely on it. A Wallop is really good here. Let's take that, definitely. Alright, here I got the Cultists. Let's do Strike 1. It's really tempted to do Crescendo. I'll do Crescendo, and then another Strike, and let's do Miracle and Deceive Reality. Okay. It's a lot of incoming, right? Alright, at least I have an empty body, and I can use the Eruption to get rid of this guy. Then do empty body. I need 18. Let's do Study, Miracle, and Defend. Okay. Also, I'm going to get rid of the Miracle so that the Regret doesn't deal so much damage. Alright, here let's do Crush Joints. Indignation is tempting. Let's do it. Then do Cut Through Fate. Wallop is really nice, but I don't think I have the energy for that, huh? That might have been a mistake. Ooh, I am actually going to take a lot of damage. No, wait, I have the Wallop here. Still going to take 28. What if I just do this? That way I will take less than 28. No, this is tough. Alright, I'm just going to do Flying Sleeves and Evaluate. That way I only take 14 damage, which was better than what I was going to take. Otherwise, I still have 2 regular fights before a rest side. That might be a problem. I'm down to 12 HP, and I still have a bunch of curses. Why did I think I could defend here? Well, I actually can defend. Let's see if I can grab an attack. Yeah, beautiful. Alright, we got a Liquid Bronze. Another Liquid Bronze potion, Sasha with Sanctity, Empty Mind. All of these are good. Let's take the Sanctity. That's not a bad idea. I kind of want to take Battle Hymn. Did I have a Like Water? I thought I got it. No, I did have Like Water, right. Yeah, let's take the Battle Hymn. Okay. I have to be careful not to lose too much HP here, because I am a little low. Alright, so here, I think I'll do Vigilance, then Eruption, then Consecrate, Flying Sleeves, Empty Body, 1827. Okay, I'm only losing 1 HP here, thanks to Torii. Well, actually, just 1 HP. No thanks to anything, really. 30. Okay. Let's do Good Instincts, Defend, and... Strike's not quite enough to get rid of the backliner. I'm a little worried here about the... Well, hang on. Let's do all of this. Do a Strike, Tranquility. Okay, well, I'm not quite dead, but I'm very close to it. Okay. Now I'm also going to be vulnerable. So let's... Oh, and I have to pay. No, I'm dead here. Unbelievable. Yeah, I think I lost too much HP in the last fight. That might have been a problem. Let's see if there's anything else I can do. I don't think there is. I guess I can drink both Liquid Bronze potions. I still think it's right to do... What if I get rid of this guy immediately? Does that make my life easier? That's a lot of incoming. Alright, let's do Flying Sleeves, Miracle, Vigilance, and I should have done Empty Body first and then the Vigilance. 26. Okay, this is actually not bad because I only take 1 damage thanks to Torii. Oh no, didn't take any damage. Alright. 31, that is so much damage. Okay. I mean, this is the best I can do. Is that enough? It actually is enough. Okay. But I still have that pay next turn. So I can only play 3 cards. That's 1. Okay, that's 2. That doesn't really help me, right? Yeah, actually, I can't play 3 cards. I can only play 2 cards. Wow, I don't think there is a way here. I think in the last fight, I took way too much HP damage, and I don't think there's anything I can do to for it to work out here. The problem is just drawing the curses, right? I do think if there's anything... If I had a Cutthroat Fate early on, I could try to use it to get rid of the curses, but yeah, I don't. So, okay, let me try this again. Let's do Eruption, Consecrate, Flying Sleeves, then do Empty Body, play the Miracles, and then do Vigilance. Okay, that was fine this turn. And then here, I'll do Defend, Strike, Good Instincts, Defend again. And so wait, I have 26, so I'll take 5 damage. I mean, does it even make sense? Let's save these cards, but it doesn't really make sense because it doesn't really help me here. Okay, Torii trigger, that might help me. Alright, that might help me. So if I do Sanctity, Crescendo, Wallop, Tranquility, that might do something, right? Let's do Crescendo, then Wallop. Okay, then yeah, I have to do Tranquility here. Okay, alright. I somehow was able to get through this. Torii did help with that. Oh, that was enough. Alright. Phew, okay. Flurry of Blows, Sash of Summoning Fury. I feel like I switch stances often enough for Flurry to be really useful. And a Halt here. Very good, too. Okay, alright. We got Tornithopter. A little too late. I just wasted potions, right? Whenever you use a potion to 5 HP, I really needed that. Or I really needed the potions for that. Oh, no. Snake Plant. Oh. Alright, at least I have Panic Button. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so, let's see. Panic Button does save me this turn, but then I'm screwed the other turns, right? So let's do Vigilance, see what I can draw with the Ink Bottle soon, right? Then do Eruption. Then Miracle, so I can play the Crushed Joints. Okay. Can I stay in Wrath? Yeah, I can actually stay in Wrath with the Panic Button, right? Because I have 60 blocks, so maybe staying in Wrath might actually help me. I just need to deal 48 damage, please. Okay, so there's a Flurry, there's a Cutthroat Fate. Get rid of both of these, hoping to get another attack. Okay, alright. Phew, that was a close one. I'm down to 4 HP and I still made it. Empty Fist, Prostrate, or Protect. Let's definitely take the Protect. And I already have a Flurry and Hold. I did not have an Empty Fist, right? Let me sort A to Z so I don't accidentally pick a duplicate. Yeah, actually I only had the Empty Body. Alright, let's take the Empty Fist here. Okay. Alright, and here I finally healed back a little bit, and I actually think I'll risk it because I have another rest side. Actually, I have 2 more rest sides after this. Let's upgrade Battle Hymn? No, I think I'll upgrade the Wallop and Like Water. Let's start with the Like Water first. Alright, so here, let's see if I can get... Well, actually, I'm not sure what I need. The curse would be a Decay Curse, so that would be a unique curse, but yeah, fine, I'll take the gold. 200 gold for being on Act 2. I'm very happy with that. Actually, I feel like this run did not give me so much gold as I'd like. Alright, healing back again. Good. Let's upgrade the... Wallop next, okay. And then maybe I'll upgrade the Sands of Time too. Alright, one more question mark room. Okay, a regular fight here. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, just a regular fight in the question mark room here with the birds with extra strength. That's a little annoying. Alright, let's do Like Water, Defend, Inner Peace. Should I do Crush Joints? Fine, let's do Crush Joints and Halt. Okay. Alright, at least I'm fully defending against the bird. Still taking 16 damage though. Okay. And then I can do 3 attacks. I will exit Calm, but I think that's fine. I can get the bird to the ground. Good. Let's also do Evaluate. And should I play the Miracles? Let's do 1 just to have Regret deal less damage. Okay. Also, I haven't targeted the backliner at all yet. Alright, no way to exit Wrath. I wonder if I should just accept the damage. Let's do Indignation, Consecrate, Follow Up. I was really hoping to find a way to exit Wrath. Alright, let's do Deceive Reality, Safety. And Miracle Defend. I have so many days in my drop pile now. Alright. 63 incoming. That is a lot. Good thing I have Wallop and the Flying Sleeves. Beautiful. Alright, you got a Blessing of the Forge. I already have this. This is a rare card. Let's take Reach Heaven. And here I already have these two. Let's take Bowling Bash. Okay. Alright, here I'll definitely want... Should I have a rest? That is an interesting idea. No, I think I'll take Battle Hymn. Yeah, let's upgrade the Battle Hymn. That might be interesting. It would give me a steady supply of smites. And that might be what I need. Alright, yeah, speaking of endless supply of smites, let's start with the Battle Hymn. Let me just do Vigilance. Okay, let's see if that does anything. Ink Bottle will trigger next turn. I am unfortunately being attacked here. Alright, so let's start with Crush Joins, follow up, Cut Through Fate. There's a panic button. Oof. I don't think I can defend without it. But if I cannot, if I get attacked next turn, I'll be in trouble. Yeah, let's do the Smite, Miracle, Strike, Halt. Yeah, I guess I'll do Panic Button here and really hope I don't get attacked by the backliner next turn. Otherwise, I'll be... Yep, nope. Nothing I could have done there. That's a bummer. Alright, let's do Eruption. Yeah, 0. It's such a shame to have 0 from Protect, right? Let's do Smite, Like Water. Inner Peace, see what I draw there. Mental Fortress, if I got it a little sooner, might have done something. Actually, okay, wait, I'm curious if I could pull something off if I drew that Mental Fortress a little sooner. So let me try it one more time and try to play as many cards as I can to get to that Mental Fortress faster. I might even consider using the Blessing of Fortune. Maybe I'll play the Evaluate too, right? So how about I'll do... Definitely want to do Battle Hymn. I kind of want to be in Calm though, right, with the Vigilance. Let's play the Evaluate here, though. Okay, so now I drew a Tranquility early. Okay. Alright, here I was being attacked, right? So let's do Crush Join still, follow up. Cut Through Fate. Still have that panic button. There's no way I can defend without with just a good instincts right now. So I need that panic button. Okay. And then, yeah, let's do that. Alright, sorry about that. I started sneezing for some reason. Alright, play the attacks there with the Smite as well. And then let's do Halt here as well. Okay, so in 2 cards I'll be able to trigger Ink Bottle again. So I definitely want to do Like Water. I want to play the Miracle. That should give me the Mental Fortress. Okay, let's see if that does anything, because now I can do Eruption. I should have done the Smite first. Alright, that's fine. Then Inner Peace. That's still not enough, right? 12, 16. I'm so close. Let me try it one more time. If I was not in Calm, because I had ways to enter Calm, the Tranquility specifically, that would have given me 6 more. So this is obviously cheating because I know what'll happen. But what if I don't play the Vigilance? Or if I play the Vigilance and then do Empty Fist? Alright, so I'm not in Calm here. I still was able to play everything I wanted and grab the Tranquility. Alright, and then here, still will do Crush Joins, follow up, and Cut Through Fate. Still grab the Panic Button. Play the Halt. Smite, Miracle, Strike. Panic Button. Okay, okay, I think this might work. Alright, so, here, I'll do Like Water. Then Miracle. Draw the Mental Fortress. Then do Inner Peace. Eruption. Then Smite. Tranquility. That is enough. That is enough. Awesome. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, now I'm not being attacked, and I can do Indignation, so I can play the Flying Sleeves, Consecrate, Deceive Reality, Smite, and let's do the Miracle to be able to play the Reach Heaven. I think that's worth it for that Through Violence. Okay. And unfortunately, I'm being attacked here. Do I have enough? I don't have a way to exit Wrath. That is a problem. Let's do Flurry of Blows. Wallop is only 22 because I'm weakened as well, right? Alright, alright. Even if I... well, actually, I guess... Okay, fine. I'll do one more reload and don't enter Wrath at the end there. Frustrating. But yeah, let's do it. Let's try to perfect this one. If I'm reloading anyway to survive, might as well reload to perfect, right? Alright, so Battle Hymn. No, wait. I messed up. I was supposed to do the Vigilance first. Alright, so Vigilance, Empty Fist, Battle Hymn, Evaluate. That was the right way to start. Okay. And then here, Crush Joins, follow up. Cut Through Fate, Panic Button, and then Smite, Miracle, and Strike. Okay. Could have played the... Oh, I should have played the Halt. I hope that's not going to make a difference, right? Like Water, Miracle. I messed up. Well, actually, no, I can still do... wait, no, I still do... yeah, I messed up a little bit. Let's just Smite here, then do Mental Fortress, Tranquility, Eruption, Inner Peace, And wait, okay. I messed up a little bit, but I think that's fine. So here's where I shouldn't enter Wrath, okay, because I can't exit it next turn. So I just do the Sea Reality, Consecrate, Flying Sleeves, and Smite. Okay. And then here, without Wrath, I only have, how much was it? 31. That's still quite a bit. Wallop, it's only 11 too, right? Alright, let's do Flurry of Blows. Protect Wallop is 23, plus the 11. That should be enough. Yeah, let's do Wallop. And then, wait, so right now I have 11 plus 11, 22. I need another 9. I could do the safety. Save the miracle for later, sure. Okay. Should I risk Crescendo now? Do I have good attacks coming up? I have a sense of time. Let's risk the Crescendo now. Alright, let's do Crescendo. Flurry of Blows, Sanctity. I should have done the Sanctity first. And then do Smites. And then a Strike, or Bowling Bash does more damage. Okay. And I'm being attacked again. Unbelievable. I should not have entered Wrath again. Might follow up. Bowling Bash. Okay, you know what? I'm going to reload this time, but I'll speed this up. I'll be back. We'll hopefully with a perfect on this one. Alright, wow, that took me a long time, and you can tell by all the many reloads the music disappeared as well. So the key was basically to just not be in Wrath, and it turns out I was getting attacked. That was really not that hard. It did take me a while to be able to draw the right cards at the right turn to be able to pull that off. Alright, so hopefully the music will come back soon. We have a Wish, Blasphemy, and Devotion. Wish is really tempting. I might even consider taking it and removing it in Act 3, but, well, I am in Act 3 soon. But I don't think I'll risk it, though. Let's just skip this one. Alright, so Violet Lotus might be nice. Whenever you exit column, gain additional energy. I don't know about Fusion because I would like to get things upgraded. Slaver's Call might be a little better, though. During boss and lead combats, get extra energy at the start of your turn. That might be better just because the Violet Lotus might not be as consistent as I'd like. Alright, Dono Deca here. Okay, really worried that there's no music yet. Okay, the lead that's at the very end, that's good. The shop is early on. At least I have a lot of gold to spend here. Okay, sound effects are back. Music is not back yet. Let me reload. Should I restart the game? Let me reload quick because without music the game is slightly less interesting. So let me try this. Alright, yeah, a reload helped me with the music. Okay, so 21 incoming. Let's start with Battle Hymn, Deceive Reality, Good Instincts, and I have 17. Yeah, let's do Safety. You know what? I'm going to do Miracle and Study as well. Okay. Yeah, having the insights might help. Should I try to get combo here? No, these enemies scale too quickly. I think here I'll do Mental Fortress, Vigilance, Miracle, Indignation. Because I have the Wallop, that should give me plenty of block. Although, wait, so 44. Okay, I still have way too much incoming. I could get rid of the backline with the Empty Fist, right? Fine, let's do Miracle, a Smite, and then Empty Fist. Okay. Alright, can I deal enough damage to these guys, especially without a way to enter Wrath? Let's definitely do Bowling Bash here, Consecrate, Cut Through Fate. Alright, I'll grab a Strike. Unfortunately, the backliners come back to life, right? Yeah. I need more ways to enter Wrath. I think at this point I don't have enough, I feel. Let's do Follow-Up, Smite. I should have put the unupgraded Smite there. Here, I think I'll just do... Hold, is not enough, right? Let's do Tranquility, Halt. That should be enough. And then Strike and Flying Sleeves. Okay. Sense of Time is getting cheaper. That's good. So once I can enter Wrath with the Crescendo Indignation, I should be fine. Didn't get either. Alright, let's do Insight. Flurry of Blows. Inner Peace. Rush Joins. Let's do another Insight. Wow. Yep, Crescendo Interruption is in the bottom. Alright, let's just do Like Water here. Unfortunately, the Regard will deal a lot of damage. Do I have a Rest Site soon? Alright, I have one not too far out from here. Okay, so I also need some attack cards to be able to play the Eruption. I guess I have the Smites, right? Let's do Empty Body for energy. Then do Crescendo. Flurry of Blows, you. Then do Insight to grab the Eruption and reshuffle. Alright. I can do Indignation. Actually, no, let's not do Indignation. Instead, I'll do Smite. I should have done the... Oh, I messed up. I should have done the upgraded Smite. Can I get another 0-cost attack? No, but I do have Empty Fist. Okay, I definitely messed up. There's a way. If I played the upgraded Smite... This is fine, though, because both of these are not coming back, and I can get rid of this guy with a Smite. Beautiful. Alright, we got a Blessing of the Forge. Fear No Evil is really good. Let's definitely take that. I also have the others. And Talk to the End. Amazing. Yeah, the Watcher has access to some really nice cards. Yeah, definitely want to fight for a rare relic. Okay. Alright. A lot depends on how early I can start my stance shifting, though, right? So, for example, here, can't do Indignation. I'll take too much damage, so I have to accept 13. Okay. Alright, 32 incoming. I do have Vigilance Eruption. That's pretty good. Let's do Vigilance first, then Eruption to gain energy back. Then I can do Smite, Empty Fist, okay. And I think I'll do the upgraded Miracle so I can play both Evaluate and the Defend. Okay, fine, I'll do another Miracle to play the Cut Through Fate and get rid of the Regret. Beautiful. Fully defended that way. Nice. Alright, here I have Tranquility. Let's do Crescendo. Then a Strike. Let's do Miracle, Inner Peace, and... Yeah, I can't really defend, right? Fine. Let's do... If I can't defend, might as well do Smite and then the Inner Peace. Okay. Could have considered playing the Protect there. That might have been better. We'd lose a lot of HP here. Alright. Smite and Sands of Time is only 42. I need 62. So instead, let's defend. Let's do Like Water, Protect. Okay. And then another Smite with a 0-cost. The pain is annoying, but I think I have to do this, right? Another Smite and a Flurry of Blows. Those curses are getting annoying. We got Captain's Will at the start of your third turn. Gain 18 block. Conclude is interesting. Foresight might be nice too. Actually, Foresight might help me get rid of curses. That might not be a bad idea to have. I don't want to lose max HP. I think I should be fine. I have Rest Sites coming up. I think I'll skip this one safely. And then here, I have enough gold. Orange Pelts is interesting. And I have enough powers. I definitely will take the Tantrum. That's a must-take here. I could take 2 relics and have 91 gold left over. I would like to buy these 2 cards, though. I think it's more important. It's impossible to get Eye Like Shiny. I think it's more important to try to get and skip the end. So let's grab Swivel and Third Eye. And then I'll grab the Orange Pelts. One of you play a power, attack, and skill in the same turn. Remove all of your debuffs. I could also... I already have the Foresight. I probably don't need Signature Move, especially not with the Battle Hymn. I think I'll take the Bandage Up. Not a huge fan, but it would give me an extra card and make Insignificance slightly more likely. Okay. Right, here I have to worry about the Spiker. Let's start with... Oh, wow, that's a bad opener here. Let's do Talk to the Hand, Protect. I will play the Miracle to battle him and Mental Fortress. And let's play 2 more Miracles to see what the Ink Bottle will give me. Reach Heaven, that's not bad. Okay. Alright, I probably should have considered targeting the Exploder, huh? I did get Bowling Bash, so that's nice. Let's do Empty Body, Swivel. And then Bowling Bash will deal 50 damage back to me. I think that's fine. And then I have a... wait, no, hang on. Let's Bowling Bash this guy. That way I just don't take any damage. And I can still play the Consecrate here. Okay. Right, I have 18 blocks, so if only I could enter Wrath. Let's see if I can draw Wrath with Cut Through Fate. Yeah, there's an Eruption. Ooh, that might be a little hard to use, right? I can do 3 attacks. Actually, Eruption through Violence is enough. Beautiful. Alright, no troubles there. We got a Swift Potion, Rushdown, Windmill Strike, Wave the Hand. Wave the Hand is interesting. So is the Rushdown, actually, with all the Wrath I have. Indignation, Sanctity I already have. I guess I'll take the Prey. Let's take the Rushdown. I think card draw at this point is slightly more important. And then, yeah, I'm okay losing 47 gold to get the Red Mask at the Savage Combat, apply 1 weak to all enemies. Alright. And then here I heal back up. Should I actually rest? No, I have another rest set soon. So yeah, I think I'll just upgrade, what though? Rushdown. Who's my final boss, by the way? Dono Deka. Okay, yeah, let's upgrade the Rushdown. Make it a little easier to play. Okay. Alright, Writhing Mass. I could get my third curse. I honestly don't really need it, though. Let's do battle him. Rushdown. I'll do Flurry of Blows. Fear no evil. And then I could play another Flurry, but no, I think instead I'll just defend. You know what? I'll accept 1 damage here. That's fine. Okay. Another 13. Tantrum is really tempting. Let's do Sanctity first. Yeah, no way to exit Wrath, though, but it is very tempting. Nah, I think I should do it. Alright, let's do Tantrum. Okay. 60 incoming, that is a lot. Let's do follow-up. I might even accept the curse just to avoid taking damage. 36, I might just defend against the 36 though, right? 26, and yeah, here, let's do Miracle and then Swivel. And I'm not going to do an attack this turn because I'm fully defended. Let's hope I got a good attack next turn. Yeah, I was hoping for the wall up there. Let's do that. Okay. Then do Miracle, Crush Joints. I mean, it's a really tempting to Panic button here. Let's do Smite. Flying Sleeves. And actually, is the Smite enough to kill? It is. Beautiful. Alright, didn't get a curse. That's nice. Empty Body Pressure Points conclude. Already have this. Between these two, let me think about that for a second. Already have... Wait, didn't I? I did take a conclude, right? No, I didn't. Okay. I already have the follow-up. So here I'll take the conclude because that's the only card I don't already have. Let's grab the Instant Beam modifier with the pressure points there. Yeah, Dekabiko, your first attack each combat is 8 additional damage. Okay. I did not have another shop, right? I might have considered removing the curses because they are starting to get a little annoying. I am luckily back to almost full HP. Let's upgrade the Tantrum because that's one of those cards that I pretty much will try to play every time. Okay. Alright. I have to be a little careful with the Exploders here. It's really tempting to Indignation, Bowling Bash. I think I'll do it. Let's do Indignation, then Bowling Bash. Actually, let's do Nekabiko follow-up first. No, let's do Nekabiko Strike first. Actually, hang on. No, let's do Nekabiko Bowling Bash first. Alright. Okay, did I mess up here? Because now I'm going to take a lot of damage. Alright, let's do Strike and evaluate that. Actually, I'll play the Battle Hymn too. Alright, so I'll take a little bit of damage here for... Oh, actually, just 1 with Torii. And then the Smite is enough here. It makes my life easier, at least. Alright, Swivel, Follow-Up, Weave. I'll take the Weave. I have some Scry synergies. And I did pick up a third eye in the shop, right? So let's not pick that up. Actually, I have all of them, so I can skip. That's why I wanted to have 51 cards, so that I can safely skip without having to worry about things. Wallop is great here. Let's do Bandage Up and Battle Hymn. I think the Battle Hymn... Actually, let me do Deceive Reality just for emergencies. I think the Battle Hymn should be fine here. Yeah, all the smites it gives me. Let's do Pressure Points, Swivel, a free Smite, and a Good Saint 6 to be fully defended. Good. 53. The Regret is annoying. Let me get rid of the Miracles. Then do Empty Fist, Smite, Strike 1... Strike 2, Fear no Evil, Tantrum, Calm, and that way the Regret still does 4 damage, but that's better than like the 9 I was supposed to do before. Definitely enter Wrath with the Tantrum, then do follow-up. Okay, Flurry of Blows, and that's enough. And then I have 2 Smites next turn. I think that should be enough. And a Tranquility to exit Wrath if I need to, but I doubt I will need to. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, Watcher can be very powerful. Alright, Pressure Points number 2. Nope, I already have this, and the Establishment is rare. And here, I'll take the Collect. Why not? Okay. Alright, Writhing Mass again. Could have had... Wait, that would have been my 4th curse, although it would be a duplicate, right? Okay. Alright, so here... Flurry of Blows is dangerous because it might give me a curse, and I won't be able to do... actually, okay, fine. I can do Flurry of Blows, then Eruption. And then 27 is fine. Let's just exit Wrath with the Empty Body. And then I'll do Miracle and Defend. Okay. Alright, another 30. Let's do Sanctity, see what I get. Okay. I would like to try to defend if I can. Let's do Deceive Reality. Safety. That's almost enough, right? So I think I'll do Miracle, Mental Fortress, and Defend. Like what is tempting, but no, I don't think I need to. Another 18. I am fully defended here. Well, if I enter Wrath, I won't be. But that's fine. Yeah, let's just do power. So Study, Foresight, and that's it. Yep. Okay. Another 30. Get rid of... Actually, I'll get rid of all of them, hoping to find a way to exit Wrath. Well, I have Rushdown, and I will risk the Crescendo. Okay, there's Indignation for vulnerability, but then I will have almost no energy, although I will be able to deal a lot of damage. Let's do Miracle here. Very tempting to do the indignation. Let's do it. All right, Sands of Time is 87. I still haven't gotten overkill, right? Fine. Let's do Sands of Time. Then one smite. Let's see what the insight gives me. Tranquility, 35. I mean, yeah, Tranquility is fine. I could do Flurry of Blows, but no. I think I'll accept a little bit of damage here. Well, 10 to be exact. But then I should be able to deal enough damage with these smites next turn, right? Smite 1. Yeah, that's enough. Beautiful. Alright, got an Ancient Potion, which I'll skip. Crushance Meditate is really good. Let's definitely take that. And, yeah, I already have all 3 of these, so let's skip this. Alright, last lead. How am I doing on time, by the way? 39 minutes. Okay, there's a chance. 18. Swivel is only 11. There's not much I can do unless I can trigger the Ink Bottle. I kind of want to do the Swift Potion. Let's see what that gives me. Okay, Empty Body is pretty good together with the Swivel. Let's battle him and wait. Alright. Alright, not being attacked, that's good. Should I risk Indignation? Very tempting. Let's do Pressure Points. I think I'll do the Indignation. Let's risk it. Okay. Alright. Yep, lots of income here. There's a 0-cost Tantrum. It's very tempting. Let's do it. It's a lot of damage with Akibiko too. Okay. Then I have a Smite here, another Smite, and a Crush Joints. Beautiful. Perfect this one. Got a Mango up and pick up Race from Extra by 14. Just need one more. Already have all of these. Okay. And then here, I'm back to full HP, so I don't need to heal. Let's upgrade. How about Study? Yeah, because it's not the Awakened one. Having the upgrade Study is nice. I also still have an Upgrade Potion, which I might use with the Attack Potion. Alright, I have 4 minutes. Okay, I kind of wanted Mental Fortress. Can I defend against 26, though? Not really. Let me see what the Attack Potion gives me. Cut Through Fate, Just Lucky, Sands of Time. Just Lucky might be what I need. Actually, Cut Through Fate. I'm sorry. Cut Through Fate was just, frankly, better in every way, right? I guess, yeah, no, especially because it's a potion. Both are 0 cost, so there's not even an issue with cost. So let me drink this and take the Cut Through Fate. Okay. Upgrade everything. Alright, and then do 1 Cut Through Fate. Third Eye is nice, and there's a Protect after that. Let's play the Third Eye. I might need more defensive cards, so I'll get rid of these 2. So I have 13 right now. I need another... Yeah, I think I have to do Cut Through Fate and play the Protect, right? That's the only way to defend. I would also like to play the Mental Fortress and battle him. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. And I have the Ink Bottle ready for next turn. Alright. 32. Well, I have Rushdown and Indignation. Panic Button is really tempting. Very tempting here. I do have NP Body to Exit Wrath. Let's do Smite... Wait, so I still need 32. Swivel will just give me 11, 17, 21. I mean, I have to evaluate as well, and I have to play the Empty Body. I think I'll do Swivel, Miracle, Empty Body. That is 37. Yep, and then might as well still do Evaluate for the Insight. Okay. Alright, next turn I have 18. Okay. Well, 22. I need 32. But I think that's fine, especially with the free Wallop. Although, let's do Good Instincts first. Yeah, might as well do the Wallop. Wait, so 31. Yeah, I think I should be fine with the Vigilance, right? Let's do Wallop. Actually, Halt is fine too. Then do Fear No Evil. Talk to... Oh, the enemies have Artifact. So that Talk to the End is wasted, but what can I do? What a shame. What a shame. Would be great to have a Talk to the End active there. Okay. Alright, another Tantrum. Yeah, I sort of have to play that, right? No real option here. Okay. Alright, can I deal enough damage? 38 is a lot. Let's do an Eruption for 24. Insight. Bandage up. Sanctity. Conclude is 30. And then Smite is 30 at 60. I think I have to do the Miracle. Play another Smite. That was 78, right? That's still not enough. Have to do another Tantrum. Okay. And now I can do Conclude. Let's do a Smite here. Actually, I'll do the Deceive Reality and then Conclude because I might need the block next turn. Okay. And yeah, I still have 2 minutes. Alright. There's a way to Exit Wrath with Inner Peace. So is there's a way to do that with the Meditate. Still need to defend against 38. That is quite a lot. I don't think I have enough, right? So if I do... Actually, wait. Let's draw more cards by... Hang on. Let's do a Smite here. Then do Tranquility and Inner Peace. Oh boy. So I only have 10. This is 22. I need 38. I don't think there's a way. I don't think I can reload as much as I can to still be able to get that, though. Yeah, this is the best I can do. What a bummer. What a bummer. I think I got very close. I think, I don't know, maybe with a bunch of reloads I might have found a way to perfect this one. It would have been very difficult though. Let's do Tantrum here, then follow up. Is it literally the last turn I am unable to fully defend? Might be it. Yeah, just one turn. What a bummer. Alright, I was able to do pretty well other than that. 1055, that's not a horrible score. Missed 100 points though. Of the 3 elites I perfected, the first and the second. Act 2 was really tough. So yeah, I did also miss the last boss. That was unfortunate. Got Lightspeed, Highlander, Pauper, and Sigabdian. And didn't get Overkill. I got close with the Sands of Time. It was like 80-something, but not quite enough. And of course, missed 100 points for perfecting the last boss. 1155 would have been doable. That would have put me tied in 17th place. Pelt's got 1230. That's insane. So that's basically 75 points more than what I would have been able to get if I perfected all the bosses. So I guess Pelt's also was able to get Overkill. What else? I got the time modifier. I got Insigabdian. Combo? Maybe. Actually, I guess I had to study. Combo would have been possible. And then maybe getting the Act 2 boss too. Act 2 boss elite. Act 2 elite, I mean. Wow, yeah, no, Pelt's, I mean, that must have been basically the perfect run. And you can sort of see that everything above Pelt's is 1230, which a few people got, is not a multiple 25 away from the other score, so these are clearly using glitches or something else. But yeah, so I think in my mind, Pelt's is basically first place. Congratulations, that's an insane score. I'm not unhappy with my score. I would have gotten if I perfected the boss, but my actual score, all right, 43rd, that's not horrible. Actually tied for 41st, tied with Shivers. So yeah, that's not horrible. I'm pretty okay with that. Actually, I see Gemino with 50 points more. But yeah, it would have been a challenge to get a much higher score. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you did for that Act 3 boss. Maybe if I reloaded a few times. I mean, I had to reload the Act 2, like a regular fight on Act 2 a bunch of times to survive, and then the Act 2 boss to be able to perfect that one. So yeah, maybe with even more reloads, I could have pulled something off in the last boss. I think the problem was with the last boss, I didn't get good powers until too late. That might have been a problem. Anyway, let me know in the comments. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was an Anklan run with the Shiny, Hoarder, and Midas modifiers, and yeah, as predicted, a lot of people had a lot of fun. It was a very fun run, lots of collector bonuses. Most people got Duvidal, which means there's a lot of strength around. So David ended up with an amazing 1899. David very humbly mentioned that it was an alright score. He was able to perfect all the elites and all the bosses. That's actually really impressive because the Act 2 elites were very difficult. Got 20 collector bonuses, which I think is the record yesterday, although did not get the Ally Gold modifier, so I suspect he did not get the normality event. So with some extra luck, he might have been able to pull that off. Was able to overkill, missed the stuff modifier, though only got well fed, missed it by 1 max HP. I suspect that one of the 20 collector bonuses were the bites, and he was not able to make up those lost max HP points. Great score. You can check out his Twitch stream if you're interested. Then next you have Silverdock with 1874. Wait, is that tied for top 20? Yes, it is tied for 20th place, so theoretically in the top 20. Nick ended up with 1859. Nick had 10 points more than me, which I suspected was because he went for more regular fights, and he confirmed that that was the case. That allowed him to get more collector bonuses. And he also asked whether it counts if you have more than 8 copies of a card, if that counts as 2 collector bonuses, but no, it doesn't. The collector bonuses only count once for each card. And then Nick also mentioned that combo would have been possible with offerings, but it was very difficult. I don't think anybody was able to pull off combo yesterday. Very difficult to do. Then you have me and Gemino tied, and the Dark tied at 1849. So I perfected all 4 of the 6 elites, missed the ones on Act 2. Got all the bosses, 18 collector bonuses, including 2 of them on curses. And ended up with 26 curses total, which with Duvidal was a lot of fun. And it was also very quick. I was able to get the time modifier, overkill. Alright, so I missed the combo modifier even though I had the Dark Embrace, but yeah, I was never able to pull it off, especially with all the strength. It was very difficult not to kill enemies very quickly. I was able to get the Stuffed and Ally Gold modifier as well as the Ally Shiny modifier. And Gemino mentioned that he basically had the identical score, had all the same modifiers as me, and really enjoyed the run. Then next you have Peltz with 1834. Peltz perfected most elites on all the bosses, got 16 collectibles, which is a little on the low end. Mentioned that he could have had more with some luck. Also did not get the normality event, so there's 1 collectibles. Also missed the Ally Gold modifier because of that. Was able to get the Ally Shiny modifier just barely with exactly 25 relics, and then also had Corruption, Dead Branch, and Dark Embraces. Still was unable to get combo with all the extra strength. Again, very easy to just get rid of enemies too quickly. Then you have Shivers here with 1824. PJM got 1813. Roland got 1799, Mike got 1774. Alex and Grimworth are tied at 1749. Alex perfected 4 of the 6 elites. All the bosses got 16 collector bonuses. This did include the bites, but Alex was actually able to pull off the stuff modifier. Just barely, just past the 110 max HP requirement. Also was able to get more than 3,000 gold thanks to that normality event. Got overkill and didn't get combo, even though he had a corruption fairly frequently, but yeah, wasn't able to pull off combo. And Grimgoth perfected 3 of the 6 elites, just had really bad turns against the others. Was able to get all the bosses, got 15 collector bonuses. It didn't take the curse key, which made him miss out on some potential collector bonuses on curses. And was able to get the ally gold modifier, the time modifier, overkill, and the stuff modifier. And then you have Wonder Monkey with 1736, Zembri got 1703, Ori got 1686, and then just barely missing to 100. You have Mela Nintendo with 1676, 100 first place. Right, Ori got 1686. Okay. And then Cyberfox was 1643, also missing top 100. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Very fun run. Today, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people died. I think getting through Act 2 was a challenge, and it required a lot of realists to be able to do that. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you did, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.